What went wrong when we tried again? I can do it better.
I don't know. Please.
He shuffles from one golden sandaled foot to the other. In the distance, a streetcar screeches. Why can't we be together?
Harry, we can't be together because you're insane.
Her eyes turn to sorrowful ovals. Insane how? Insane like what? Like cool insane? Like, wow, that cop's crazy? I'm not insane, don't say that. I'm the sanest person I know. Insane how?
They're turning moist now. Her eyes. She slowly shakes her head and tries to get hold of herself, brushing her hands in her gown.
What do you mean by insane?
You know what I mean.
Everyone gets a little down. In case you haven't noticed, I'm a cop. It's not easy work. Yes, I may know what you... I feel like the realistic option here is it's not easy work. But then that's kind of pushing the blame onto her. Everyone gets a little down.
A little down? You've worked there for so long, you can't even talk like a normal person anymore. It's always lists with you. Questions.
Yeah, interrogations instead of conversation.
Questions? Did someone say questions?
I don't have lists. Why? They're not lists, they're trees. Let's talk about something else. She can tell I'm lying, so they're kind of like trees.
This is another one, isn't it? We're in a tree right now.
Yes. No, lie. Yes, but it's not possible to talk without trees. Lists are absolutely normal. Everyone has them. You just list everything you want to ask. I like my list. Yes, but it's not possible to talk without trees. That's right, because every conversation you have can be, you know, a series of responses, and then each response has its own tree, and that's how it keeps going and going.
It's not just the lists or trees or whatever. You get sad, Harry. Too sad. People can't get that sad. It's impossible to watch.
She corrects the wreath on her head with her hands trembling.
Other people get sad too, but not like you. You stay down for years, and then you start beating things. You get violent.
This is not turning out to be a good backstory for Harry.
In conclusion, you're ill. You're an old, insane man. And you have to be in hell until the end of your life. And I have to go to Morova.
I've been reading books. I've got lots of new ideas.
That sounds nice, Harry, but I really don't want to argue about ideology with you right now.
You don't know what I found. There are these beautiful things that can happen, mysterious below matter even. Now that I think of it, it's actually all just pointless shit and I should kill myself. Well, we're not doing that. You don't know what I found.
There was a time I would have loved to hear about them. I would have hung on every word. I would have made you feel smart, just, hopeful. But now is not that time. Now we are in hell, and in hell, there is only the aerodrome. And boring disagreement.
Hear that? That's the sound of meaninglessness. Meaning, ideas, theory, all that has evaporated. Now, there is only dry silence. The sound of a mind made up. Just like 4 billion others. I am so sorry.
So I have a feeling this red check is impossible. It says it's a suggestion check of medium 10. I think you just fail at number. But we're going to keep going. I get the feeling you're not really Dolores Day.
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day?
She looks at you quizzically. Does not seem like a mystery she wants to get into. You're the X something. You're the morning. I've heard you before. You're the voice on the phone. On second thought, you're Dolores Day, Queen Regnant of the territories of Muindi and Islanda, and nothing else. You're the morning.
The morning? I don't understand.
No, I meant mourning. I'm grieving, but you're not even dead.
Oh my god, Harry, stop. I don't want to hear anything about the morning. Mourning someone who's still alive. Any of that. I can't do that anymore. I'm not 80 years old, I'm 32. People my age are not supposed to mourn.
He breathes out. It sounds more angry than a sigh. I mean, you can mourn at 32. Like, you don't have control about when you're supposed to mourn. And also, isn't Harry like 43 or 45? There's a big age gap between the two then.
This is a bit much for me. It feels like your ribs are cracking around your heart.
That's so hurtful. Good, I think I feel a heart attack coming. Just rub your chest and moan. I don't want to say it's hurtful because that's just going to make her feel worse, but moaning doesn't feel great. I think it's better to not say the words, so I'm not going to.
The advisor to the Queen of Sorrence sighs and looks down at the crumbling asphalt. There is nothing she can do about your chest pain.
I've heard you before, you're the voice on the phone.
Oh, Harry, you shouldn't have done that.
She shakes her head very slowly, her white hair brushing her shoulders. Do what?
Call me like that.
You ruined it. There was still a chance. You should have waited longer. She would have called you instead.
I know you would have called me yourself if I just let you. I was too impatient. It wasn't me, it was my hand. My fingers called you. Let's talk about something else. I know, I was too impatient.
Oh, Harry, do you really think so? We haven't talked in years. I don't want to call you. I don't want to hear from you. I think of you less and less every year. Weeks go by without me remembering you. Months already. Soon it will be years. Every season that passes, the light gets less clear. I sit there in Morova, in the holy gratitude of my bliss. I put my hand on my belly and smile.
So, the thing that she said about unborn daughters, I think she must have left while being pregnant, and it's hard to tell with the way that the camera's zoomed out, but I think her model in the game is pregnant.
The air gets cold around you. She looks down on her stomach, then up at you. Her eyes are full of tremendous distance and mystery. The death blow is coming. Black-eyed dogs wander the alleys. Apple trees hang their bony limbs low over the patchwork of roofs. Red and black. Revachol west, the evening sun. She's left and bloomed, far away from us, our vast soul.
On second thought, you're Dolores Day.
Yes, Harry, I am. Things have gotten much better for me, now that I am the ruler of the known world. Oh God, it's already so late. I have to go, Harry.
I think we've missed our red check chance.
A tiny golden watch
Oh.
with red straps around her bony little wrists.
Okay, maybe not. Alright. I'm hoping by saying you said I have a vast soul and you'll always come back to it, gives us the option to do the red check. But, yeah, there's some things that you don't want to say. You said I had a vast soul.
We both said a lot of things. We were very young.
It's really difficult to tell how long they've been together and when it was they went, their separate ways.
It was her. I can feel it. I can see it in her tender, long fingers, in her wrists. Her hand wrote it, said those things.
Actually, you didn't say it, you wrote it in a letter, a handwritten letter. I kept it in my paperwork. Or it doesn't matter anymore. I kept it in my paperwork, in the ledger.
As Queen Regnant, I write a lot of letters.
He brushes a strand of white hair out her
You
eye.
need to recite it to her, for effect. All of it. No summaries.
Are you sure, Rhetoric?
Yeah, put a stake through your heart. She'll get hurt too. Collateral damage. She won't get hurt. She'll bend out of the way.
I have it right here. Let me refresh your memory. Let's take a pause bitterly, trip down memory lane. Start reciting. You know what I mean. You left me a letter saying you'll always come back to me, that you can't believe how happy you are with me. Summarize. Yeah, I don't want to go through the bitterness angle here.
Okay, Harry. Okay. It was morning and you slept. The room smelled of cigarettes and Rowans. There was hoarfrost on the ground when I left. It was autumn, the first one we had together. But you have to understand, it was 1,000,000 years ago. No, it was 100 million years ago. I was someone else then, filled to the brim with love for you, hanging on your every word. Oh, Harry, you were the coolest. But I am no longer that person. This has taken her place. It will devour you. Harry, I will eat your mind.
The light of the video rental shines through her dress now. A DeLorean figure, cut in black, moves below. It's still her. Her legs, her breasts, her hips.
I was cool? Can't you turn back to the person you were? I can see her in you, under the gown and that wreath. Voyager Road, I know that place. Where is it? What now? What happens now? What is the next thing we talk about? Voyager Road, I know that place. Where is it?
It's here, Harry. We are on Voyager Road. At the end of it, 300 meters from the stop. We used to come here to rent videos.
The house.
There. You could not pay the electrical bill. It became a lightless tomb. The years you spent training for the militia, my parents' money, it was not good.
I was cool?
The coolest. With your leather jacket and your boot-cut pants, smoking in the bus stop. I wanted you to be the rest of my life that day. And you were. Some of it, at least. You were my first. My first kiss. My first time to have sex. The first and worst time I fell in love. I will always have that with me. It's a fact. But that is all it is. It's like a ticket stub, Harry. It doesn't do anything anymore.
Ticket stub?
Yes, let's talk about that too. Let's bring it up, the zoo. In Le Jardin, the day we went east of the river. To the aquarium first. I was sad about my mother. I don't even know why. The shimmer of the fish tank on my face. The octopuses. It was just a day then, but to think. Were we there now, you could touch my hair. Kiss me. Talk to me about anything. Go virtually anywhere in the world. Not like now. Now our interactions are limited to pain and regret.
That's sharp and precise.
You're so sharp. No.
Why? There is still a way to win her back, you know. All you need to do is analyze.
Can't you turn back to the person you were?
And my crown of immortality? No. You scared her out of me. With your crying, the awful time we wound up having. And the cheap rental flats you could afford. Can't you see? I can never think you're cool again. I can only think that way about new people.
A cheap rental with mold on the walls and the tap dripping.
Cheap flats, so the rich man took you from me. It won't help anyway.
Nothing will. I've been poisoned by newspaper and news. All I can do is scream at them and think of her, secretly.
What now?
Is there really anything left? If not, we can always repeat one of the things we have already talked about. Talk about it again. If you do not feel like doing that, you should let me go to the aerodrome.
Don't let her. Don't let her go there. You should redo the topics. Go over everything. The things you didn't say before, too. Make it go on and on.
This is the last chance we've got. I know you still love me. Kiss her. Red check. Suggestion is 8, medium 10, and very high chance of passing it. But I have a feeling it's gonna fail. Oh. Oh. Well then.
With your feet trembling from the steps you took, tepid and fearful, you stand against her body close to you, radiating warmth. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth. She is not kissing you back.
But I succeeded. I feel her breath, her cheek against mine. Hold silver against my forehead. Squeeze her wrist, move your mouth. I feel her breath.
Her chest rising like a pillow, warm exhalations against the side of your mouth, her tender soul moving through her lungs.
Her cheek against mine.
Feels like soft fuzz, a bird covered in down feathers, brushing against your broken capillaries. The world's most precious material, reserved for those she lets close enough to feel it. You are stealing a touch. It's not yours to take.
Hold silver against my forehead.
The delicate wreath on her forehead pressing into your temple. The silver is cold from the spring evening air.
Squeeze her wrist.
Her hand does not return the grip. Her body is rigid. A current of unease courses through it. Distrust. For you. The curve of her spine. Her shoulders hunched. She keeps herself stiff. Her center guarded from your motions. Unresponsive to your guidance.
Move your mouth.
Nothing. Just pillows against you. Unresponsive, but for the taste of apricots.
But I succeeded.
This was not about failure or success. This was always going to be horror. I should not have suggested it, and you should not have listened to me.
Yeah. So even though I did pass the check, it wasn't a good idea. You're not kissing me back.
The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours.
And that's it. That'll be the last moment they have.
Trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there.
The expression's gone.
Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
You didn't kiss me back. Why didn't you kiss me back? That's it then. I don't like saying that's it then. I don't really like asking the question. I think the statement is, you didn't kiss me back.
She breathes out heavily, as if something painful has passed through her, and shakes her head.
I thought you would. I know you still love me. You can't not. Say nothing. Stand there like a useless dildo. I thought you would still love me.
She shakes her head one more time. The evening wind rustles her hair, blowing old newspapers and fast food wrappings down the street.
That's it then.
No, Harry. Not yet. There is one more thing you have to see.
She slides her hands down her chest and onto her lower stomach and smiles.
I'm pregnant.
Is it mine? It's not mine. Swallow. I don't like asking, is it mine? And I don't like just swallowing, but it's better than asking the question. So I'm gonna go with swallow.
You know what this means.
I have to ask it anyway. Is it mine?
Of course not.
She looks down at her belly, then up into your old eyes.
I terminated yours. Don't you remember? You poor fuck. Poverty-stricken fuck. Now, go ahead. Ask me more questions. Let's talk about something else.
So that's the unborn daughters were terminated. Not a miscarriage, not a, a tragedy. It was a decision that was made.
No, this has to end. Do the last one. More questions. Ask more.
I think I'm done. Don't go.
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30. I'm gonna go now.
Lies, sire. She cannot but love you. She has said so 100 times.
Wait, can't we sit down and have a coffee first? There's a cafeteria on the corner? Hold on, what is there to do in Morova? You don't want to let you go. Not really, you asked me not to. Okay, I understand. Nod silently like a martyr. What is there to do in Morova?
Light, life, culture. It's so much better than here. Everything here reminds me of you, and the horrible times we had. The nights we stayed up fighting for our dying love. I have to wipe it all off me and be clean again. I want to be a good person again. Not this. Not what you made me into.
Can we have a coffee first?
No. That would only be painful and dull. At the aerodrome, life, love, and laughter are waiting for me. At the cafeteria, dust, hell, and tragic comedy.
You don't want me to let you go, not really. You asked me not to.
That was someone else. I betrayed her, overwrote her, and I'm happier for it. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20 flight.
He turns. Will we ever see each other again?
I won't see you, but you will see me.
How can that be?
Oh, Harry. This is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Morova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year? 2? 5 years ago?
How will I see you again then?
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time. So long ago.
But this is intolerably bad. I like this. This is intolerably bad.
Oh yes. This is real darkness. It's not death or war or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry. See you tomorrow.
Okay. There she goes. That was one hell of a dream. Oh.
Oh there, man. You've been squealing and thrashing around. Crazy. And now you're bleeding too? Again?
He stares in awe at the streaks of blood covering your body. I'm fine, really. Try to cover the blood seeping out with your hands. I'm super mega fine. Kuno, I had this. Shake your head. Fucking dream.
Yeah? Kuno saw that. A nightmare about bitches.
How did you know?
Kuno knows that shit. All the worst dreams are about bitches. You wouldn't believe the shit Kuno sees about C.
See.
Now let's get this shit back on the road, yo. Just make sure you don't die. Kuno's no fucking mortician.
Alright. Okay. So, that was one hell of a dream. And we are still not done with the game. But I think that that is a good place to call it for today. So, thanks for watching the stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching us as we made it to the island. And, well, that was one hell of a conversation with Dolores Day. But, yeah. We are very close to finishing the game. I would not be surprised if the next time we stream this, it would be the end. So, just to confirm, this will be up onto YouTube at RiggyRob Pimmsy Play. Links in the chat now. We'll put the whole playthrough up there in case you've missed any of it. We've also got Twitter, TikTok, Discord. You can follow on all of those to get notified when we go live. We stream live at twitch.tv/RiggyRob. And we stream usually on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at around about 8 PM UK time. So next time, we could finish the year. I've just realized I did not even heal any of my health back. That nap did nothing but pain for me. But yeah, alright. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time.